welcome to my channel, and today I'll be talking about a great book that's called Trust and Inspire by Stephen Covey. And it's a book meant for for leaders, but I'll tell you that it's a good book for your personal life as well. You can read through it, and the principles and concepts in these books apply very well to human relationships, so you can apply it in daily lives as well. This book shows us transformative concepts and redefines leadership. Instead of having the picture of I said so, or I'm in position of leadership and I'm ordering you to do that, I'm demanding of you. What this book says is that leaders should be inspiring and they should be encouraging, and they should be there to show the potential in the people they're leading. And when you apply these um, concepts in your own life, you'll notice that every single one of us sometimes is in a position of leadership and sometimes is not. So it's very good for us to actually examine and see how we can actually apply it in our lives. So the Trust and Inspire framework is a more of the modern approach, is something that will enhance an individual to show their potential, and will be a supportive approach. And one of the parts in this book is building trust, and the author really stresses out how important it's actually to build trust, because trust is the foundation of a good relationship. And it will talk to you in this book about behaviors that will develop trust or will enhance trust. And those are like to be transparent, to be consistent, to be reliable. And in your personal life, to build trust, it means to keep your promises, it means to be reliable, to be honest, it means to show empathy towards other people and to understand others. And when you do that, you create a safe and trusting environment, which helps everyone in that situation. And the next step is inspiring others. And this shows that to inspire others, you actually have to develop a deeper relationship with people. You have to help them. You actually have to help those people to see their potential, to see their talents. And also, you need to be appreciative for their talents and for their what they can bring to the table. You need to show this appreciation for that. It helps and motivates people around you to do the same, and also to do more, because now they know that what they did was appreciated. And this builds a culture of positivity and growth. Leading by example is another part in this book, and what it means is actually you have to show your actions, because actions, we know, speak louder than words. And that means that you are actually responsible for what you're doing and the outcomes. And you have to live a life that embodies your values. It's not like you're requesting from others to do this, that, and third, and yourself are not doing it. It's more like, I live this way, and people can see the way you live, and they're inspired to take the same actions as you, because you are showing with your actions that you're not just talking, but you're actually living your values. And your personal life, you can show it by actually living in kindness, being kind to people around you, being encouraging to people around you. It's like practicing what you're preaching, and this will influence and inspire others to do the same. And it causes the ripple effect when you do something positive and other people do something positive um, in to answer to your positivity, and then it goes on, and it's causing this positive environment. The next one is creating a culture of collaboration, and that means that people around you feel valued and they feel heard, and there's open communication. People are not afraid to tell you what they feel and think, and you can appreciate the diverse perspectives. Like when people cannot tell you what they think, or they're afraid to tell you what they think, they might have a solution you never thought of, and they're not just not telling you because they don't you're not accepting someone else's point of view. And that creates an inclusive environment. And to do that in your personal life, you can actually actively listening. You can look for the potential in other people, and you can uh, have an open mind and accept other point of views, even if they don't align with yours, or maybe you don't feel like that's the right thing. You can actually accept it and consider it. The next thing is empowering others, and I like this chart where it shows like command and control versus trust and inspire. So when you are doing it as in command and control, it's more like formal authority, because I said so, because I'm here in the authority. And trust and inspire is more like moral authority. It's like developing relationship with people, and people feel not necessarily obligated, but they feel that they need to help you or to put all their good in, because you are the one who inspires, you're the one who listening, you're the one who helping them. And in command and control, for example, I like this one. It tells you what you do, and in trust and inspiration, it tells you who you are. So when people have this approach, they understand that what they are doing is actually what they are. So they want to be a better version of themselves, and that comes only from inspiration and from following your example. As we said, the ripple effect. The more you practice what you're saying, and people can see that you're living that way, the more other people will be inclined to do the same thing, and it causes like, you know, this ripple effect where everyone in the company or everyone in your family or in your relationship is trying to build on the trust and positivity that you are setting on. The other part is fostering accountability, and this is very important. um, when you're fostering accountability, that means that you're taking responsibility for what you're saying and what you're doing, and you're not finding blame in others. So if something happened, you're not going to say you are at fault, it's because you did that, or that did that, or someone else. It's because you're going to say it's because maybe I didn't pay attention to this, or maybe because I said this or I did this. So when you take responsibility for what you're saying and doing, what's going to happen, you're going to learn from it, you're going to grow from it, because you're going to see your own mistakes, and you are going to grow from it. And people around you will do the same, because they will be like, oh, look at her or him, they did this, and instead of finding who's at fault, they actually found what went wrong and fixed it, so next time they can perform better. And this is very good in your personal life too, because if you think for a minute, what happens in our lives? Sometimes we are influenced by the saying my way or highway. Because I said so, because I want to, it's your fault, you never listen, you never do this and that. And we're so guilty of this all the time. It takes a lot of work actually to get out of habit to do that. And to get out of habit to do that, it's to look at yourself and actually be accountable for what you did. Instead of finding someone else at fault, find what went wrong and how could you do better. And everyone in this type of uh, environment will feel responsible and committed, and they will not be afraid to express what they did wrong, or maybe they're not going to be defensive because they think of what you're going to say because they did something wrong. It's going to foster everyone to feel very good. And embracing the continuous growth is another part of this book, and it shows how when you are looking how to develop yourself, how to improve your personality, or how to develop new skills or practice something new, it's actually helping other people see how you are growing, your personality grows, your point of view grows, you understand things in a different way just because you actually are having this mindset, and this will benefit you and will encourage others to look to grow. So in today's video, we talked about Trust and Inspiration by Stephen Covey, and we saw that trust and inspiration is better than demanding and requiring from people what to do. And you can improve your life or your business or your leadership position by actually developing a growth mindset, by listening, by trying to find how to improve others, by giving your own example. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.